Yo, it's THEMOSHOW Chicago, and we are BACKAGAIN on another fantastic, super end of summer day. And if this is your first time watching the MOSHOW Chicago, I ask that you share the information with relatives, friends, co-workers, anyone that you come into contact with. It is a magnificent way to jumpstart your conversation. And today's conversation on this LIVE, you all, just happens to be a very real one. Why is it real? Because it revolves around the truth. It revolves around the truth. You know, when you are a child, they tell you to tell the truth, that the truth is always the best thing to tell. Well, from experiencing life 50 years plus, that is not true. Not in this world, maybe in a kid's world or a utopia world, but the world that we live in, consequences is before, consequences comes after the truth. You will pay heavy consequences for telling the truth. A prime example of this is when you go out on a job search and you go to the place of employment and you fill out the application, and it specifically asks you the question, have you been convicted of a felony or any other criminal charges? And you say yes, your application is going straight in the garbage, or in the computer land, the trash bin. Okay? If you tell a lie and say that you've never been convicted of a felony or a crime, there's a great possibility that you will escape through the loop for a couple of weeks or a couple of months. And what do I mean by that? If you work for a day labor place, contracting place, and they contract you out to this other company, but this other company see how well that you work and they want to hire you, but on your initial application, that was supposed to go in the trash bin but didn't. It will go in the trash bin with this real company. And it should be your hopes that they don't tell the real company that you lied on that application for the original contractor company. I'm just saying. Another one would be marriage. You might be cheating and your wife asks you to tell the truth. Tell the truth and do what the Bible says. The truth will set you free. You will most definitely be free after you tell your wife the truth that you've been cheating. You will most definitely be free. Real talk. Even here on social media, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, World Star, tell the truth and see what happens. Tell the truth and see what happens. There's consequences for telling the truth. They will put you in social media jail, right? They will shave your numbers for telling the truth, meaning that they are censoring you, giving you a warning to shut the F up, okay? And you can just have said the same thing that a anchorman or anchorwoman has just said on CNN, ABC, NBC, CNBC. You can just have said the very same thing that they said. And they'll censor you. Especially if you are a black man who has an ounce of courage and is not afraid to tell the truth. There is a consequence for you. The First Amendment is an illusion. Freedom of speech is an illusion. You can say what you want to, but there will be consequences for that. You may go to jail. You may get killed. They may ruin your reputation, scar you with all hearsays, anything to tear you down from telling the truth. Hell, they even did that to Jesus in the Bible. He told the truth. He stood up to the Romans, and look what happened to him. They crucified him, and his daddy, God, didn't come and save him. That's the price for truth. So all of you YouTubers out there, up and coming YouTubers like myself, because I am an up and coming YouTuber. I have been on YouTube for years, but for the past 18 months, I have been consistent. Consistent. Yeah. And guess what? When I say something right and truthful, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to jail. Not to say that I don't tell the truth all the time, because I do. But when you're being specific about what's going on, waking up the minds of people, yes, you're going to get censored. Your numbers are going to get shaven. And if you are a small YouTuber like I am, and you tell the truth, there's a great possibility that you won't have a channel. Sad. This is social media. How can this be social media when you can't be allowed to have freedom of speech without worried about consequences? Now, I'm going to tell you something. What I don't see, oh, I'll get to that in a minute. Even lies. Even lies have consequences. Tell the truth, tell a lie. There's consequences. So which one do you do? And seeing that you have to be very careful when you're dealing with social media, you are suppressed from speaking really what you want to say to get out to the people. Sadly, the people don't think enough, or they don't care enough to listen to the truth, because they have been filled with filth. You know, like J. Edgar Hoover said. He said that the next time that the black people have a black messiah, we're going to give it to them. We are going to give them their black messiah. And here on YouTube, your black messiah, they have been the drink champs. Noriega and the drink champs. But guess what? They don't get censored. And they smoke weed, they be drinking, they be talking about killing people, and don't get censored. You can get flagged. Somebody can flag your video and your numbers get stuck. Or they just, make your numbers stick. They can report you. But they don't report and they don't flag black destructiveness. They don't flag black genocide. They don't flag black stupidity. They don't flag that. They want the world to see how of a buffoon that we are as a whole. Okay? They give you drink champs. Huh? All of the real people that's out here, whether you're a small YouTuber like myself or you're a big YouTuber, they will shut you down. They will shut you down. The black man created the internet, but don't own a platform on the internet. Jesus. I'm going to say that again. The black man created the internet, but doesn't own a platform or say so of what goes on the internet. I'm just saying. It's a very sad world. It's a very sad world. In fact, about it, yesterday, I made a video and said the very same thing that this reporter said on TV. And they shaved my numbers. I watched them dwindle. I watched my numbers dwindle, YouTube. How can you be successful in a wicked world being righteous? Huh? How can you be successful in a wicked world being righteous? You can be programmed and you'll be okay. But when you think outside the box and begin to put the puzzles together and you tell the masses of people and you try to wake them up, let my story, let that which has happened to me be of an experience for you up and coming YouTubers. Real talk. They will slay you for the truth, and they will slay you for lying, but they won't slay you for black buffoonery, black stupidity. They'll let the whole world see that. They want you to stay stupefied. They want you to stay that way. It's sad. You try to reach a goal right here, and they either move the goal or set you back. And I say they move the goal because I remember a time when you would be able to go live on YouTube on your cell phone, but they took that out. They did away with that. And it's not easy getting 1,000 subscribers. I just want you all to know. And if you got 1,000 friends, you don't have no friends like that you really know that can just go out and just give you 1,000 subscribers. Now, if they shave numbers on your videos, do they shave numbers on your subscribers? I'm just asking because I don't know. But if they shave numbers, there's a great possibility that they can do that too. I'm just saying. Whenever you don't go with the agenda of the machine, they smash you. They smash you. Like an elevator coming on the top of your head, they smash you. But Prince says, don't let that happen. You see what they did to him? You see what they did to Michael Jackson? Yeah. So we as YouTubers are little people. Even those big YouTubers who think they're big tubers, they will shut you down. They will shut you down. And the people that you are bringing the message to don't care. That's the sad part about it. That is the hard learning experience of being here on social media. In fact about it, some suggested, man, why don't you just blast off on Facebook? They even worse. Once you're in jail on one, you're in jail on all. So what difference does it make? I'm just saying. If you were over in another country, you can possibly say what you want to say, but you may be killed, right? You may be stoned. One thing's for sure, you will be slandered. And you will have a consequence for telling the truth. They always tell you that there's consequences for lying. There's consequences for lying, but they don't tell you that there's a consequence for truth. So all of you kids that's out there, all of you parents out there, I want you to tell your children that there is a price and there is a consequence for telling the truth. If everybody, or if there was a reward for telling the truth, a lot of more people would be doing it. A lot of more people would be doing it. I find that there is no reward for truth. That's what I find. There is no reward for truth. Not in today's society, because today's society likes to be programmed with lies and filth, death, drugs, destruction, and sex. Even in education, they don't teach you true education. If they taught you true education, especially in history class, do you know what your mind would be like if they taught you the truth in education? Specifically, history class? They don't want you to know that. That's why they take it out the books. And then when you come with the truth, the light, the darkness tries to diminish the light, which is the truth. But if your light is bright enough, the truth does what? Leave the scene, leave the situation. But then again, it depends on who you're dealing with. If you're dealing with Satan, he don't care how much light you put on him, he's still going to try to diminish you, meaning censor you. If you're on social media, are all white people devils, seeing that the white people control YouTube? No, my answer has not changed. All white people are not devils. But it's sad that the unrighteous makes this place a prison for the righteous. And it's sad that there has to be consequences for telling the truth of socialness or social events that's taking place that will wake people up. It's sad that that type of truth is prohibited. Right? I'm just saying. What do you think? Do you think that you have freedom of speech? Do you think that you have all of those rights that they talk to you about in the Constitution? Do you really think you have those rights, black man? You don't. Not even for freedom of speech. When they censor truth, that has consequences as well. And that consequence is for brainwashing purposes, meaning that that person who is brainwashed or is withheld from being knowing the truth would most definitely be a bot. No use to him or herself, their family, or anyone in their community. Sad, but true. So you think about that. All of you truth sayers, like myself, they have even taken big YouTubers' videos down. They have shaven their numbers. Yeah, they put them in jail too. Just not the little people, but the big YouTubers too. This has been a great learning experience. Not to mention the fact that it's very sad that the machine does not want, well, it's not sad, but it's true. They can't control you if their lies, are exposed. You can't be successful lying if you're exposed. I'm just saying. Put that in the Rolodex and smoking you all. I'm going to get out of here. I got some other things to do, but I did want to bring that to you just to drop by. The truth has consequences. Leave your comments in the comment section. It's your brother, the MOSHOW Chicago. Remember, it is your third eye that makes you shine like jewelry. And if you haven't done so already, by all means, press the subscribe button. I need 1,000 subscribers on both channels, MOPOWERZ and The Mo Show Chicago, which is this channel. Help me get 1,000 subscribers. Thanks for viewing and peace out.